Alright, well, Twisted Ziggurat was kind of a wash, so I guess we'll move on to this one. Oh, that's the templates. Never mind. That's not an entry. Don't do that. How about this one? Heat Mirages. Mirages of heat. I am so far north, so close to the Sun Island. Maybe I should turn back, but no, I have to know. My water flask is nearly empty, and I think I'm seeing things from all this heat. At one point I thought I had 3 swords and 4 backpacks, when I only had 1 of each. And now traps too? Why are there so many? No, there's just this one right in front of me. Or is there? Alright. So here we have a fairly familiar setup. Why is there a scroll? Return to the hub. Okay. So this is interesting. So this is designed in such a way... If I were to come from the north, then I would have an invisibility potion I could take, and that would enable me to easily solve this problem here, I think. I'm pretty sure this is within the right range for that. And then after solving this problem, then I'd be able to drop the trapdoors, I guess? Well, I don't know. I can only drop one of these trapdoors ever. But suffice to say, there's no way I'm solving this room from this entrance. So let's try a different one. Rockfall. Great. How am I supposed to pass through now? Broken walls exist. I don't know if that powder keg's going to be important. We have several copies of that widget. And I can't help but notice that the mere act of entering the room locks at least these two. Oh look, someone left a caber behind. It looks partly broken though. I should be careful. I don't know if partly broken caber is going to catch on as a custom weapon, but sure. So the caber would allow me to destroy those two that are locked from the beginning. If... well, I don't know, I guess... there is a speed potion way over there, which would basically solve the problem for most of these, seeps. Oh, that one's locked. I mean, I don't quite yet know how this room is expecting to work, so... looks like I'm going to need probably a construct there. I'm not supposed to drop all of the trapdoors. It's worth noting. Well, I probably only need one construct's help in this room. So I think I can safely just destroy all of them, except for that one that's just behind some broken walls. I just heard a loud exploding sound outside, and I don't know what it was. I really hope it's nothing I need to worry about. I still don't really know how I'm supposed to deal with this. Even with a speed potion and a caber, the only thing I can use to deal with that, I suppose, is this one explosive. Except I'm not sure. I don't think the explosion will actually affect these seeds because they're just on regular wall. Guess I can check. I'm not really hopeful about this, but... Oh. Okay. So this has weird scripting built into it for some reason. Okay. Why though? Okay. So let's try again to make sense of this room. I think the point is that you have to do the caber first to be able... So you have to blow this up first to be allowed to destroy those two. Okay. But yeah, I better grab my sword again. Yeah. Alright, so that lets you take care of these. Fine. And then you need to just get around the other ones without letting them lock. Like that. So that's also okay. I probably went too far south for that one. Have me move around carefully. This. Alright, that should do it. Then I can just stab these constructs, I guess, but that's not as ideal as being able to fully kill them. Did I not? I thought I had taken that, but I guess I didn't. How is this supposed to work? There are multiple issues. There's at least two issues. First of all, there is no way that I could possibly stab all of them and get to the token in time. There just is not enough time to do that. Secondly, and more importantly, there is no way to kill the Seep without dropping all of the trapdoors. Like, the Seep are literally placed where you can't kill them without dropping trapdoors. That's just objectively exactly where they are. Like, you have no choice but to do that. You can't get past this area without blowing that up. Yeah, there is objectively no way to do this. The only way that you can kill all of the seep is by dropping all of the trapdoors. There's not an additional trapdoor somewhere. None of these widgets are broken in such a way where you could kill the seep without dropping the trapdoor. This room has already introduced mysterious scripting, arbitrary scripting nonsense, so I guess it's not impossible that I'm just supposed to wander around and do something else in this room that will magically, by scripting, solve the problem. I don't think that's likely, but I don't see how else this room is supposed to be possible to beat. Because there is absolutely and objectively no way to kill all of the seep without dropping the trapdoors. You have to kill all of the seep just to be able to go through the area with the Conquer token. Which is required to actually leave the constructs dead. So I guess this room is broken? Because there is absolutely nothing I can do here. If I could use the caber, then I could at least make sure the constructs were permanently dead. But that doesn't solve the main problem, which is that there is objectively nothing in this room that can let me actually kill the seep without dropping all of the trapdoors. Like, every seep is attached to a trapdoor. There are no trapdoors I can leave. There are no sticks in this room. No daggers. I can be briefly disarmed, but that's not enough. Re-entering the room resets everything. Including, presumably, the destroy the caver script. Oh, I found something broken, too. Somebody neglected to actually... Oh boy, okay. That's an actual backtracking problem because you didn't reset the player's state on leaving the room. That's great. Okay. Well, this room is impossible and has a terrible backtracking issue due to weird scripting nonsense that was completely unnecessary to enforce the puzzle that you were trying to enforce, no doubt. This room is impossible without coming from the north, which you could only get to by going through that impossible room that's once west. Okay, so how about this room? I think I left my flask behind in that small outpost to the west. I'll just quickly fetch it. Gasp. That bridge partly collapsed. Guess I now have no choice, or do I? I can't think straight in this heat anymore. Okay. Is this... Well, there's a dagger in this room. Am I supposed to get the flask first? Like, is this level built with a... like a solve the level as a puzzle kind of thing in mind? I guess I could see that. Oh, there's a mirror over there. What I should do is go grab the mirror. Oh, that guy can just come out. That's great news. That means I can kill him. Get dead. Alright, now I think my best course of action is to move across this way. I see. That is a problem, isn't it? Let me think. If I took advantage of that armplage that isn't trapped, I could stick it there with the mirror there. That would let me... That wouldn't let me anything. But the mirror could be somewhere else useful. Maybe I should try to kill them before I try to get that. Because I think this should be doable. Oh, not quite. That one's in the way. Okay, let's start this over. Shut up. So step one, I guess, is to actually kill all the armplage that I can, in hopes of that being enough. Because this mirror is probably enough to actually kill several of them. Let's see. Maybe if I start with this, that sticks two of them in place. And does that guy guard both of them? It does. Okay. Perhaps if I stick those two in place. Yeah. Oh no, the main problem with this is that, right? But a dagger... Right, the whole point of this widget is, irrespective of the mirror, there's no way to face the right direction to be killing the armplage, even if I otherwise could. So, let's see. there a place that all three of these look at once? I don't think so. Oh, there is. Okay. I think that's all I need to do then. Just put the mirror there. I can just get rid of this guy. There. Oh, not there. There. Then I'm free to just... Well, what can I do now? The mirror's there, but that's not really helpful. I guess I needed the other off-twitch to still be alive. Because something has to stand on the button to let me take the dagger. You know what would be really nice if I could stow this guy somewhere else. Out of my way. There we go. That's much better. Okay, now everybody, look at that mirror. Right, now I can get this guy. There we go. You die. You die. You die. Mirror dies. And you die. Having taken a dagger, then I'm able to do this. He says that was pretty smart. Now to find that flask I left behind. Quickly, before the bridge collapses completely. And the flask is a secret room. Is the flask a lava? I'd better not go any further. I guess the flask is a lava then. No flask to be found. You took it, didn't you? ... Ah. ... Alright, so will the lava follow me into the rest of the level? Apparently not. Okay. I don't know what to make of this situation at this point. So... This is awfully similar to what happened to me on the last entry. The rest of the entry is locked behind a green door in an impossible room. So I can't actually try the rest of the entry. This is even worse, though, because this room has weird, awkward, bizarre scripting that doesn't really fit very well. And I can't tell if there's more scripting somewhere hidden in the room that would make it solvable if I only knew what the scripting was going to magically do for me. That's the thing. If you introduce arbitrary scripting without, like, very clear-cut rules, the player will never have any idea whether there's more of it or not. If you introduce the player to a thing as if it's a natural element, and it's not just arbitrary scripting, and it has, like, consistent rules that the player understands or can learn about, then that's a different situation. Whatever. That's that entry for now. First impression done, at least. So I guess we'll move on to the next one.